The world grows quiet, and the story begins. Welcome, everyone, to the Sounds of Stories. Good evening, everybody, and welcome again to the Sounds of Stories. Tonight, we read How Watson Learned the Trick, written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Conan Doyle was the author who created Sherlock Holmes, and he's one of the most recognizable fictional characters ever written. Interestingly, Doyle once grew tired of Holmes and even tried to end the character, only to bring him back after public demand. Now, this short and playful Sherlock Holmes piece lets us see Dr. Watson attempting to imitate Holmes's famous powers of deduction. Now, let the pages turn. How Watson Learned the Trick, written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Watson had been watching his companion intently ever since he had sat down at the breakfast table. Holmes happened to look up and catch his eye. "Well, Watson, what are you thinking about?" he asked. "About you." "Me?" "Yes, Holmes. I was thinking how superficial are these tricks of yours, and how wonderful it is that the public should continue to show interest in them." "I quite agree," said Holmes. "In fact, I have a recollection that I have myself made a similar remark." "Your methods," said Watson severely, "are really easily acquired." "No doubt," Holmes answered with a smile. "Perhaps you will yourself give an example of this method of reasoning?" "With pleasure," said Watson. "I am able to say that you were greatly preoccupied when you got up this morning." "Excellent," said Holmes. "How could you possibly know that?" "Because you are usually a very tidy man, and yet you have forgotten to shave." "Dear me! How very clever," said Holmes. "I had no idea, Watson, that you were so apt a pupil. Has your eagle eye detected anything more?" "Yes, Holmes. You have a client named Barlow, and you have not been successful with his case." "Dear me! How could you know that?" "I saw the name outside this envelope. When you opened it, you gave a groan and thrust it into your pocket with a frown on your face." "Admirable. You are indeed observant. Any other points?" "I fear, Holmes, that you have taken to financial speculation." "Now, how could you tell that, Watson?" "You opened the paper, turned to the financial page, and gave a loud exclamation of interest." "Well, that's very clever of you, Watson. Anything more?" "Yes, Holmes. You have put on your black coat instead of your dressing gown, which proves that you were expecting some important visitor at once." "Anything more?" "I have no doubt that I could find other points, Holmes, but I only give you these few in order to show you that there are other people in the world who can be as clever as you." "And some not so clever," said Holmes. "I admit that they are few, but I am afraid, my dear Watson, that I must count you among them." "What do you mean, Holmes?" "Well, my dear fellow, I fear your deductions have not been so happy as I should have wished." "You mean that I was mistaken?" "Just a little that way, I fear. Let us take the points in their order. I didn't shave because I sent my razor to be sharpened. I put on my coat because I have worse luck in an early meeting with my dentist. His name is Barlow, and the letter was to confirm the appointment. The cricket page is beside the financial one, and I turned to it to find Surrey was holding its own against Kent. But go on, Watson, go on. It's a very superficial trick, and no doubt you will soon acquire it." And there you have it, everyone. A fun and beloved story about the student who finally tried to think like the master, only to discover that Sherlock Holmes's greatest trick was never magic at all, but observation. And thanks for spending your time here with us at the Sounds of Stories. Come back for another adventure. And remember, when the world seems to fade, the stories always remain.